commissions put this like fear in me. Like, bro, I literally got a note right here. It says respect commissions, it is a business agreement. Bro, I'm trying to convince myself like commissions are okay, but deep down I hate it. Hi, hello to anyone that is watching. I want to film a breakdown tonight. My name is Soukeynaaimee. I had quite some time to reflect on this trade. First off, real quick, it is currently 2 a.m. in the morning. I got home from work not too long ago. This was one of those trades where you kind of like think about throughout the day and then it stings. You know, it just like, this one hurt. And it always hurts extra. I mean, we already know in the market there's nobody to blame but yourself. When you know you were dead wrong. I'm okay. Anyway, the face is oily, don't mind it, it's Vaseline, relax. Okay? We're giving real African auntie tonight. Yeah. Okay, but this is how I look on a regular basis. So like, yeah. I had a lot of time, like I said, I had a lot of time to reflect on this trade. This was, I guess you could call it a stop profit. That was the outcome of this position, but it should have been a TP. It should have been a take profit. Quick clarification before I even go into this breakdown. I am no teacher. I'm literally just a girl that wants to post the breakdown of her trade. I'm not claiming profitability. I am not profitable, not consistently profitable. I am not funded. I am currently going through a challenge. Yeah, still learning every day, still studying. I'm very novice in my career. And yeah, so let's get to it. So I took a position on EU this morning. Let's start from the daily time frame where we are pretty heavily bullish. Yesterday we came into this weekly high. In this area I can expect some form of reversal, but overall I am still bullish because that's all price is showing me, right? Yes, it is something I can expect. However, I'm not doing it until it is officially confirmed to me. The first sign that I saw that we wanted to move bearish was the simple fact that we have disrespected this fair value gap, forming a fair value gap, another fair value gap on top of it. Right here we have this bearish fair value gap overlapping this bullish fair value gap, but that's not enough for me, right? I'm not declaring bearishness for that session. I was very well still bullish, and that's all I was looking for, was to aim higher, right? Or continue that momentum higher until we get multiple market structure shifts to the downside, more fair value gaps to the downside. So coming into my session, straight into the M15, here is that 830 mark right here. So I only trade from this time up into 11 a.m. So it's literally just this box of price that I am looking to trade for this session. we can see that on the M15 we have the bears in control coming into this M15 low. Now what that tells me is a discount array that can potentially push us to the upside, right? We have this low sitting right above a fair value gap, and I loved it, right? I saw that around this time, and I'm like, this is my current draw on liquidity. Depending on what we do at this draw will determine my next move. And in that point, we basically reverse, right? We trade aggressively into that low. Here we have an indecision candle after that, and then we impulse to the upside. In retail concepts, you can kind of say this is like a morning star. Not really, I guess, because both the bearish and bullish candle aren't really equal. But that was my favorite candle pattern when I was trading retail concepts. But this is what I saw, and this is what I thought of the morning star once we came into this low. So here, coming into this low, ideally we're looking to trade it sweep. We're coming to this low. I ask myself, okay, are we running or are we sweeping? After this up candle, I tell myself, all right, we may just be sweeping. Here you can see on the M15 we have this fair value gap to the downside, and we impulse straight through it and end up forming a new fair value gap. So at that point I'm like, all right, this is what the M15 is showing me. Let me see if my 1 minute is in context to that, right? Because I would want my time frames to be in context of one another. So this is the 1 minute into that M15 low. We trade there aggressively, but then we just stay, right? We consolidate. I remember sitting there like, it's no way I'm touching this price. This is insanely ugly, right? So we consolidate, and then we impulse to the upside. This was my first hint that, all right, we may want to move bullish because of this imbalance right here. But I wait for extra confirmation because we have been pretty bearish for the past couple of hours in London session. Who knows? This might just be a fake, and price may really want to continue to the downside. We form another fair value gap to the downside, and actually I believe we had news. Did we have news? Let me double check. I think we did. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it had to be. That's what it had to be, because I believe the aftermath of these unemployment claims and these orange folders coming through may just have been the reason for this oath to not be respected, to be quite honest. I mean, we swept, we swept this low and this low at first, and then displaced to the upside, but then we displaced back into that and sweep it again, and then displace up again. You feel me? You see that? Okay. Oh my god, sorry, this is like all glitching and stuff. But yeah, so after breaking through that, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be bullish, aim for its opposing liquidity. So I ended up entering I ended up entering at the fill of this fair value gap formation that we have going on. So it's really the fill of this fair value gap. So yeah, entered there. Quick 1 to 2. But why this trade was not the best trade, at least management on my part, is because I actually closed out of my trade right here. So my trade did not hit TP. It did not hit TP. It hit this stop profit right here. And you may be wondering why. Why would you do that, girl? I don't even know why I did that. That's why I'm telling you. I'm just like mad at myself like throughout the whole day, because logically, right, I believe that me putting my stop right here was just an act of fear and an act of wanting to avoid pain. And it's not even that serious. I could have just had my stop right here. Like, come on. Realistically, actually would have been this low, right? Logic, this would have been the right low to have my stop at, because not only did we break structure above it, form a swing low, but we did manage to close above this high as well, right? This is still a short-term low, so this isn't even a high probability low, right? Jeez. Oh man, yeah, it kind of stings because this should have been a win, right? And as I remember mentioning in my last breakdown how I am here trying to change the way that I manage my trades, in the sense of settling for a short risk to reward, focusing on having a higher win rate rather than a higher risk to reward, because I think that's what works best with the way that I trade. But honestly, this was purely me suffocating my stop loss, forcing price, forcing the trade, wanting to cover something, wanting to feel secure. Like, I don't even know. Like, I just did it. I don't know. Another thing I noticed myself feel some kind of way about is commissions. So with the firm that I'm trading with, it is $7 per lot. Now, you know, if you're scalping, you're using big lots. Big lots equals big commissions. Big commissions equals like, the commission itself can take up to 0.25% of my balance. 0.25%? Bro, what? This is why I'm switching over to futures. Like, this is another reason why I'm switching over to futures, is because commissions put this like fear in me. Like, bro, I literally got a note right here. It says, respect commissions. It is a business agreement. Bro, I'm trying to convince myself like commissions are okay, but deep down, I hate it. Trying to take, but you know what? It's true though. It's a business agreement. Like, you are agreeing to execute at this price XYZ. Like, girl, let it be. Damn, that word XYZ. Let it be. Damn. Okay. But like, okay, I was good. Just me thinking about the trade again. It's, at least it wasn't a loss, I guess. But in the end, for me, it comes down to performance. Like, it comes down to performance, and that was not a good performance. I've gotten to this point in my career where I take these L's. Like, I know I took a good loss when I feel pride in that loss. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I would take the loss and then I'm like, wow, this was a good trade. Like, I'm proud of myself. Like, I held it through. Like, I held it down. You feel me? And I executed my plan. Like, I did my thing. And it lost. That's cool, bruh. It's the market. But this right here, bruh, nah. This was all me. This. Okay. That was the breakdown. I'll do better next time. Okay. I'm just. Yeah. Alright. Good night, hearts. Bisous. Ciao.